Raising your power bill. That's what critics of a measure now on its way to Governor Stein say it will do. It allows Duke Energy to miss a climate change deadline it pledged to meet years ago. WRAL's Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie is live at the Legislative Building. Laura, the bill won final approval in the state Senate this afternoon along party lines.
Lena, the backers of this bill say that it will lead to lower power bills because getting rid of that 2030 deadline will enable Duke to not have to go buy additional solar and wind and other renewable resources. But critics of the bill say that several parts of this bill will lead to higher bills, not lower, and environmental groups are calling on the governor to veto it.
Under the bill now on its way to the governor, Duke Energy would no longer have to reduce its carbon emissions by 70% by 2030, as it agreed to do 4 years ago under the state's bipartisan Clean Energy Plan. The law still requires the utility to get to net zero by 2050. Senate Leader Phil Berger said the 2030 benchmark was arbitrary and would cause an increase in people's utility bills.
What we were going to end up doing is forcing the purchase of all sorts of energy generation, primarily solar and wind.
Berger said he believes nuclear reactors, not renewables, will be the state's primary power source by 2050.
What we've done with the bill makes it more likely that that's going to happen, makes it more likely that nuclear is going to be the vehicle through which we get to zero carbon, and makes it more likely that consumers over that period of time will save a significant amount of money.
But the bill also increases residential customers' bills to pay for an incentive program for industrial customers. Senator Tim Moffitt is one of the sponsors.
The shift amounts to about $29 million, which is going to represent a $7 to $8 per year increase in the residential consumer's utility bill.
Senator DeAndrea Salvador voted against the bill. She believes the shifted cost could go much higher. And the bill also allows Duke to charge users today for those gas and nuclear plants it plans to build in the future.
Shifting how we are charging consumers in this bill will put additional rate impacts on consumers pretty soon.
The Environmental Defense Fund criticized the bill's passage, saying this bill is an energy tax in disguise, forcing North Carolinians to pay more for expensive gas plants we don't need and that our climate and working families can't afford, said State EDF Director David Kelly. In the meantime, a Duke spokesman told us that we appreciate bipartisan efforts by policymakers to keep costs as low as possible for customers. Laura Leslie, WRAL News, live in Raleigh.